All right, y'all. Welcome back to the HOE PHA, a millennial dating experiment.
You already know we're powered by Sirens NYC.
And we are coming out of Queens Flip Studios. Thanks, cuz. What's good?
Yeah, what's goody?
Yeah, so for those of you guys who are just now tuning in, the HOE PHA is a podcast that follows me, Becky J.
And me, MJ.
Around on our dating escapades. As millennials in New York City
And RB too.
Yeah, RB
You already
too.
know, you already know.
I was definitely getting to that.
I feel like I didn't get to do my tagline because of the way you just introduced it.
Okay, well, take it over, bitch. The
All
fuck?
right. All right, so it's your girl MJ. You already know, repping for the thick girls worldwide.
Give
And
'em that
it's my
energy.
motherfucking birthday today.
Okay.
It's a real nigga birthday today.
Okay.
What's goody?
Okay. Apparently, I did a shitty job, but you know what? I'm coming back because it's
Here
your
we
girl,
go.
Becky J.
Bam.
Your
Let's get
neighborhood friendly.
Get him.
Stop, MJ. Your friendly neighborhood sex symbol, okay? And y'all already know we missed him last week.
That's
but we
fact.
have
But
our
he
brother.
back. But he back. It's your boy RB representing PunchLine Punch. You already know slurred words on Instagram. That's slurred with 3 R's, ED, words with a Z at the end. Today, we sipping on the Christmas drink
Okay.
all month. That grown milk.
Yeah.
This
This shit
Get
is
yourself
hitting.
some grown
shit make
milk.
my pinky want to come out. Like,
It-
I don't know
it-
why. Like, I'm classy with my shit.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta check out my new grabbers, my birthday grabbers.
Okay.
Don't got nothing to grab though, but it's okay.
It's a little bit sad. I know definitely last week I said, oh, by the time I come on the show this week, these going to be put to use. Nope. They not. I think I'm just going to reclaim my virginity. I'm a virgin again.
What?
Fuck
Yo,
it.
I've been out of the loop. What's been going on?
Nothing, nigga.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Nothing. Everyone can suck our dick.
I mean, I was definitely trying to suck a dick. I really was. Like, I really was. And, you know, you put yourself out there like, okay, hey, can I come over today to suck your dick? No, we're busy. How about tomorrow?
Oh,
Can
you
I
don't
come
want to get
suck
your dick
dick?
sucked?
No.
Oh.
After a while, you just got to be like, you know what, let me just suck my own dick
Right.
and sit at home and work on my shit.
Like, maybe I'm doing too much for this nigga who don't give a fuck.
Is that how you feel?
That's how I fucking feel
That's
right now.
crazy.
What's been going on though, MJ? It's your birthday. Like, how you
It's my
feeling,
birthday,
ma?
I'm chilling, you know, whatever. But I just want to say,
Oh,
like,
disgusting.
this is the... No, it's not. I'm about to say something
Okay.
real reckless.
Okay.
So, this is the 3rd year since I started having sex that I'm not getting any birthday sex. And I feel like...
I was about to ask you about that too.
No, like, I feel like it's such a disappointment. Like, what the fuck is going to happen next year? Because these niggas are getting on my fucking nerves. Like, I feel like I have this bomb-ass pussy, and it's going to waste. And, like, I need y'all niggas to know that. Like, this pussy is fucking magical, okay? Take care of her.
Maybe you gotta take care of her. Maybe they just don't deserve it. Maybe you gotta get yourself a birthday dildo.
You know what I mean?
Maybe. All right, somebody put that on the birthday list and grab me one of those.
Facts.
Or 3.
Maybe you gotta pull up that nigga that you was fronting on all that time. He might have some good dick. You never know.
I wasn't fronting on no niggas.
You weren't fronting on no niggas?
Nope.
Everybody
All
fronting
year?
on somebody. Everybody
Who I'm
fronting
fronting
on
on?
somebody.
I'm not fronting on
I don't
nobody.
know who you fronting on.
Nah, there's this nigga I'm fronting on, but I do not want that at all.
Which one?
Just this nigga who be in my DMs. Like, I posted a picture the other day. He gonna DM me, like, text me.
What?
You're blocked. Not blocked, but, like, your number's not saved. I don't even know how.
I don't even know which one is you, my nigga. Dang, well, you
Sorry,
know what?
347.
I'm sorry, MJ, but to be honest, none of these niggas deserve you anyways. Big sis Mo coming through. You just need to focus on the bag, bitch, okay?
I watch mad people about to
You know
happen.
what? You know what? You're right.
About to happen in
You're
your
right.
DMs after this episode.
No,
Right?
nobody have in my DMs. They're closed, okay?
Yeah,
Or they're only open for pretty girls.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, like I said, I've been pretty dry too lately. I don't know what's going on.
I wouldn't call it dry. That's the problem.
Hey, not exactly. I definitely masturbate still every single day. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's been going on. It's just been feeling weird.
What's wrong,
What
Becky?
happened?
No, RB's gonna start doing the thing like beginning, middle, end.
Tell me what happened,
What
bitch.
happened? What
No,
happened?
nothing happened, nigga.
What
It's
happened
just
to the da-da-da? Who was complaining about the da-da-da?
The da-da-da is deaded.
no. Come on, why y'all always trying to fuck up my shit?
Oh, sorry.
Y'all always
sorry.
gonna talk that extra talk.
I'm sorry.
No, we could. Y'all
No,
need
I'm
to-
saying sorry to him when he watches. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying it's not deaded. I'm just saying it's just like it's just not happening. It hasn't been happening lately. I would like for it to happen. The fuck, and not the way y'all talking. Y'all be extra spicy with the shit.
Trying to ruin it.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I feel like I just got, like, I don't know. I want to have sex, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, I feel like I got to get comfortable with somebody to have sex. And then, like, I feel like I would have to start all over getting comfortable with a new person. Or should I just wait? Or should I just chill with myself? I don't know.
Honestly, you know what? You've been a virgin for like most of the year. Like we discussed it. You only had sex with like a few people this year. Like,
Yeah,
you
seriously.
good. Like you know how to do it.
Yeah,
I
know how to be dry. Yeah,
You know.
that's not making me feel any better. But thank you. Nah, I'm actually really just chilling. Just been focusing that energy on myself. I know I said that shit last week. I was watching that shit. I'm like, bitch, you sound like a fronting ass bitch. You want some
You
dick?
did sound like you were lying last week.
But I'm dead not lying. Like, I'm really just trying to focus and get to the bag. Because to be honest, I really just want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire more than I want wet pussy. So, like, I really just got to get my mind right. So that's where I'm at.
I like that.
I feel you.
Yeah. MJ, do you have a holistic for the week?
Okay, yes. All right, y'all. Welcome to Holistic, where your favorite co-ho, MJ, tells you the best ways to get your pussy popping as fuck.
It's holistic. Hey, it's holistic.
Yeah. Pop that.
It's holistic.
Hey, yeah.
whoa.
Hey, it's holistic.
Make sure you pop that.
Hey.
All right. Yes, make sure you pop that pussy.
Make sure you pop it.
But also, the way to get your pussy popping as fuck, because I noticed, like, I be too worried about these niggas and too worried about what they're thinking and what they're doing and how they feel about me, and they don't answer and they just was asleep, or they always have fucking excuses and shit. Like, no.
Damn.
I just had to realize, don't feel like I'm coming at you. Because we had this conversation.
Okay.
I just have to realize it's not that fucking deep. Like, it's never that fucking deep, especially for men. Like, they don't give a fuck. They're not thinking about shit like that, you know? Like, so just relax. It's gonna be better for your pussy in the long run, okay? Harvey, why are you joking?
But that's true.
Because we dead don't give a fuck about
Like,
that.
y'all, like, I really had to learn. I'm like, y'all don't give a fuck. Like, this nigga I was talking to does not give a fuck about me. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Cry? Like, I don't care about him either. I just care about the fact that he doesn't want me.
It's a difference between not giving a fuck about you and then not giving a fuck about
In general.
just shit in general. You know what I mean? Because niggas could give a fuck about you, but then you could be that type of person who always want to hear from them, and niggas is not used to always talking to one person for that long amount of time. So it's just like, yo, I don't really give a fuck about having a conversation all day.
It's not even all day, because I don't even want to talk to no niggas all day.
That's just an example. I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean, across the board. It can be like something that you may be thinking about that, you know, you should consider as far as dealing with somebody. And for men, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just not that deep.
It's not that deep, but I'm just saying, all I want is a text back. Like, if I text you, and then you text me back mad fast, and I text you again, and then all of a sudden there's some kind of disconnect. Like, that's a fucking problem. But you know what? I already decided to cut that nigga off. Like, I said, you know what? I forgot what I said. I don't even need to say it because I'm about to get tight again. But also, I just had to realize, too, it's not that deep, because niggas will shoot their shot at you and then be like, oh, wait, I was actually joking.
What?
Or they just be hitting you up when they horny.
No, they're not going to
and
say
shit.
that, but I'm saying their actions will show, like, oh, like, if you're interested in them too, they was actually just joking. Like, they wasn't dead ass.
I don't know. I seen a meme the other day, and it was like, the quickest way to get a nigga to leave you alone is to chase the nigga.
Yep, chase him,
or
tell
to
him
want
I
him
love
back.
you.
Or to do anything. They gonna be like, nah, this is too easy now. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know.
Playing games with my emotions.
I don't know. I just don't know when I became this bitch that was like even texting niggas back and worried about a text back. Like, I'm like,
Right?
who
You saving
am
numbers
I?
and shit. Like, I'm going back to not saving these niggas' numbers. Fuck out of here. But yeah, you have TMI for us.
Yeah, I do. So my TMI, like I said, this is why every week I tell you I need to focus on myself because there's a lot of shit that still needs work done. So, bitch, why you worrying about a text back when you need to do laundry? Okay, let me tell y'all. So last week, was it last week or the week before?
I think 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I was telling y'all how I was hitting Target for that 5 for $20 underwear every Friday with the paycheck. Like, that's what we're gonna do.
It be there.
I'm not even doing that anymore. I'm just rocking leggings as underwear nowadays. And it's kind of like double because it's like it's cold outside, so like I need that extra layer anyways. So I just kill two birds with one stone. You know what I mean?
So it's like long johns, but with no panties.
Exactly. Okay. So that's just kind of where I'm at. Starting to run out of those too. So I think I just need to get my life together.
Y'all lucky y'all ain't got dicks because that shit is wild.
Yo, imagine if you was fucking with a girl and she takes off her pants and then there's leggings underneath and then she takes off the leggings and there was nothing underneath.
You gonna think that's trash?
I'm still fucked. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm like, they don't care.
They don't. They really don't.
Like, oh, you just made this easier way for me to get the pussy now. So
yeah, they don't care.
That's less of a layer I gotta take off of you.
If a nigga did care, I'll be like, dang, this nigga too clean for me. Like, he worrying about my layers.
I hate niggas that's too
hold
clean.
Up. You ain't got no panties on?
Underneath your leggings?
So you just walking out here with...
I'll be like, nah, if you asking about that, you don't even need to dive deeper into the fuck shit. That is my life, you know?
But the pussy like clean, though.
It is.
That's all they need to know.
That's all that matters. That's like a nigga saying, nah, I don't want to fuck because your toenails don't match your fake nails.
Yeah, that's definitely not it. But that's my TMI. Guys, I'm working on it I feel like every week I don't get dick, I'm getting closer to being my best self. So that's how I'm just gonna flip it in my head, you know?
I feel you, yo. I feel you. Cause you seen me, I cleaned my room. That shit was a fucking mess.
MJ's room has not been clean for
all right, can we not?
All right, but that's
a tornado flew around my room. That's all I gotta say.
It has, but it's clean. Like I feel like this non-dick shit is making us a better person.
Because before I would only clean my room for dick, but now I'm cleaning my room for me.
Ooh,
awesome.
Snaps to that. That's growth, baby. That's 23 like that, baby.
Yeah.
Guys, I might cry during this episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been holding it in. I was like, I'm gonna just save the cry for my birthday, you know? I wasn't trying to do it in front of people, but fuck it.
Emily was in the car talking about, I don't know what this is coming out of my eyes. It's just a little bit of wet stuff. I'm like, are you crying? Like, is everything okay?
No, that was because your heater was on mad high and it was blowing in my eye.
It's all right. But, yeah, Arby, what's been going on with you? Like, fill us in.
I actually, to piggyback off of what you were saying, I actually did all of my laundry. Instead of because like Family Dollar is right around the corner from my house and like them niggas basically know me by first name in there now, so
so now they're gonna see you by the underwear every day?
Hell yeah, them Hanes that come 3 in a pack, them white tees that come 3 in a pack, yo, I be lit, but I really had to like look in my closet and be like, nah, damn, I need to get right with myself. So I had to dedicate a whole day to doing laundry, to cleaning my room, reshaping my room, making sure I just got all the bad.
You rearranged the room again?
Nah, I ain't rearrange it. Because, you know what I mean, that TV is something else. But I just felt like I needed to do a cleanse.
You said you got the bad juju out? Was that
yeah, the bad juju out. You know what I mean? Some things had to get thrown away, so people had to get cut off.
Ooh, it's cutoff season. I feel like the end of the year.
It is cutoff season.
There's a lot of reflecting going on. Like,
honestly, y'all already know I'm the cutoff queen. Well, I guess y'all don't really know, but I am the cutoff queen. I'm trying really hard not to flex that muscle because, once it comes out, like, it's over. Becky, you already know. We have conversations.
Yeah.
It's just getting to a point where I'm starting to realizing that everybody doesn't deserve your energy, and it's not to really say that they have any type of negative influence on you or vice versa. It's just that, listen, kudos, cool beans, Godspeed, but maybe you need to be over there and maybe I need to be over here. You know what I mean?
I feel like especially for like where I'm trying to be, I'm really trying to level the fuck up. Like I can't be doing the same shit I was doing
at all.
I really can't be. I can't have the same thought processes. Like all this shit is whack. Like let me tell y'all a quick story.
Yes.
This if I get fired for this shit, oh the fuck well, because it's not me. My job had a fucking holiday party this week.
Becky,
I know at least one person from my job that listens to this shit. You said you don't know?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna tell a quick.
Okay, tell it.
A quick story. So I'm saying the old me would have been with the shit. So we at the holiday party, we getting lit, like everybody's getting drunk. It's mad, like, you know, men that work with their hands and shit. So, you know, rugged kind of guys or whatever. This is one guy that's really cute. So he was, you know, we was like talking or whatever.
Tell the race.
He was white. He's like some Italian guy.
know you
with
like
like
those.
Shut up, I don't. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, if you're looking around, he's the cute one. He had like a little beard. I'm like, okay, cool. This nigga talking about, oh, let me walk you to your car. I'm like, cool. He's like, can you give me a ride back to the spot? I'm like, yeah. This nigga sit in my car and talking about, you like to party, pull out some of that white girl.
No, what do they call it on Sunny? Nose candy? Nose candy.
Some
Something
nose
like that.
candy.
Booger sugar.
Yeah, booger sugar. I'm like, the universe is testing me right now.
That's
because
different.
2017 Becky, 2016 Becky would have been with the shits, but I'm just like, this is just not my life. I'm like, let's just get out the car. Then the nigga tried to kiss me. I was like, just please, just let me just go and live my best life and like level up to the shit that I really want to be doing. Like just hanging out with my friends, doing regular shit, not going on these weird adventures just to
With
tell,
these
you
weird
know,
niggas.
yeah, just so you can have a story to tell. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, I want to be alive.
Season 2 MJ. That's what I was doing.
Facts. But yeah, I'm definitely just trying to level up. Definitely.
I feel you.
All right. You want to get into
this question
the
of
question
the
of the week? Yeah. I feel like I'm not even any close to it, but it's cool. All right. So the question of the week is,
do you believe in marriage? Why or why not?
all right, before we get into our answers from our bomb listeners and before we introduce our awesome guests, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors.
Bye, y'all.
Later, bitches.
Okay.
All right, motherfuckers, we are back.
Yeah.
And we back.
Okay, and dang, I should have refilled my cup, but it's okay. I'll probably babysit this bitch. All right. We'll
Like the shit is right here. Like
It is. All right, so as my cup is getting refilled, we're going to introduce our beautiful popping guest. Like we just met her in the lobby
just
one
in
day.
the lobby of our studio.
Of the studio, and it was just like vibes ever since. Great vibes. So shout out to Luna.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank y'all for having me. It's lit.
Of course it's lit. All right, so before we get into all the juicy shit, you want to introduce yourself, let everyone know a little bit about you?
Yes. So my name is Luna. That's my stage name. My name is also Tia.
Okay.
You know.
Learning new things.
I am an artist, an actress, and I am one half of the Raga Closet. So I'm a stylist, and I love clothing.
Okay, the question I had for you before
What was
was,
that?
are you wearing the Raga Closet right
I
now?
am only the top portion of me.
So poppin'. Love it.
Yeah, Kwame made this little cute little like fishnet shit. We like take bags and shit and just repurpose it. So
Love
You
it.
guys
what I
are
got
so dope, babe.
Yeah.
Thanks, boo.
OD.
Thanks, boo.
Dope. Yeah. So let's get into this question of the week, okay? Which is, for those of you guys who didn't hear it before the break, what is it?
See, that's what happens when you don't write your card, okay?
All right. Do you believe in marriage? Why or why not?
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to start?
RB.
RB.
Damn it. All right. I believe in many things, okay? I do believe in marriage. However,
Niggas.
I do believe in
Not
you know
marriage.
what I mean? Not marriage. and having what is that called? A life partner?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
That's
fuck with
called
that.
a common, what's
Common law marriage.
Common law,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like those too.
Yeah.
So where you don't have to actually go
Whatever the
through
fuck
with
that
the-
is.
Yeah. You don't go. It's just like when you're together for 7 years.
That's
for
a
like
fact,
that
you know
long,
what I mean?
then you're technically married.
Okay.
My uncle my uncle used to tell my auntie this because like when I was younger, she used to always bring up
Like,
why you don't put a ring on my finger type shit. Like they was real just in your face with it. So I was just like I was always in their business. So he was just like, hey, You got me and I got you.
So that's what you want?
That's all we need.
So that's what you want.
And I always thought that was cool as shit, but as I got older, this nigga just ain't want to pay for nothing.
Okay,
That's what it was. Niggas be cheap.
But they still
Emotive.
together right now, and they've been together since I was like what 5? That's going on like 20-something years now.
That's pretty. I
mean, if it
I
works,
get
it works.
I get
Hello.
it. What
I
do you?
like
What
it.
about you, MJ?
Honestly,
what do you think?
I think I would want something like that only because I plan to have a lot of money. And like,
MJ on her Oprah shit.
like I
Hello.
want to date someone with a lot of money too. So if they have more money than me, then perfect, we could get married.
Hello.
If I have more money than this nigga, like I'm not marrying you.
So you just gonna Stedman a nigga if you got more money than him?
If we
Damn.
get divorced, I'm not paying no. What's that shit called? Alimony.
Alimony?
I'm not paying that. I'm not doing
I don't
that.
know what that
Support
is.
all
And
that.
wait, if you have kids and you make more money, do you have to pay child support?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh, I don't know. How
I think
it
it's
works.
whoever the kids end up with.
Like
The other
custody
person
and
has to
shit.
pay
Yeah.
child support.
Okay.
So just hope
unless they
that
like split
you get the
the
kids.
custody or stuff like that.
Oh shit. See,
It's a
I'm
lot.
scared. I'm scared of all this shit. Like I don't even know if I want to get married.
All the stipulations and
Oh
shit
my
that
God.
comes with
but
it.
Then I also don't mind being married like 3 times. you
Okay,
know?
okay.
Maybe
Nah,
even 5. I
first-
might pull out 5.
Nah, that's why these situationships are out here. Because
Listen, if I'm getting married, it's to an old
once
ass
I
man
get
who's
married,
about
that's
to die.
it.
That's it for life.
That's it for life.
And
What
then you're
the
gonna
hell?
have side chicks, or you're just gonna
No,
be
ain't gonna have no side chicks. That's what the time now is for. Like, you know what I
That's what
mean?
your whole phase
You
is
get
for.
your whole phase out of your system, and then you.
But
lock
does
it
your whole
down.
face fully end though when you married?
That's for you to answer.
That's for you
the
to
married
answer.
one.
That is at your own discretion.
I'll go. I feel like I do believe in marriage. I feel like, our parents are married. They've been married for like 30 plus years. And I'll be like, ideally I would want that, but I feel like my marriage would have to be something totally different and unique to me. I'm not trying to like be doing those dishes all the time.
Hello.
You said dishes?
Dishes, yeah.
What?
I feel like that's what in my head when I think of a wife, I'd be like, you take
Oh shit.
she said dishes?
Dishes.
Siri said dishes, bitch.
Siri
Exactly.
said dishes.
No, but I
Dishes.
feel like it would definitely have to be something different. But I am like, I'm like a hopeless romantic. I'm like, like a life partner,
Facts, me
a
too.
family, and like, like us doing all that cute shit. So I do believe in it. But I don't know. It's crazy out here.
It is crazy. And also I just had to say, if I get married, I gotta be real careful who I pick because I really don't want to get murdered. Like I feel like
Yes.
I'm murderable. I really don't want to get murdered.
Wait, what the fuck does that
I'm
mean?
murderable.
Murderable?
Because
like,
what, your mouth is crazy?
yeah, my mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I gotta have somebody who's just really nice and like
a real calm.
real nice,
calm
not
vibe.
fake
Nah.
nice.
Compatible.
Nah, you don't need that because then you gonna be like,
I
yo,
feel like they're the
She
ones
gonna
who
run
yo,
him?
Maybe you're
RB,
gonna murder
Becky,
them.
why this nigga is always nice all the fucking time? Like, I want to punch this nigga in the face and all he does is
Exactly.
rub my feet.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe you need somebody who's like a little, got a little equal roughness.
This girl in the live said she's more likely to murder.
Yeah.
That's her worry.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about you, Luna? I know you are married,
Yes.
but
That's
did
what's
you
up.
always believe in marriage?
So I do believe in marriage in the sense of like the life partnership of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like the extraness that society places on marriage, such as like, oh, you gotta break your pockets to get married, throw this crazy ball, and the expectations also like washing dishes, being a housewife,
Yeah.
slowing your life down because you got a husband or kids.
is that still an expectation?
Hell yeah, nigga.
The fuck?
Did you not see the
That has
question
not gone
on our
anywhere.
story the other day?
I
We'll
must have
talk
been
about
All right,
lost.
wait. Oh no, we'll table it. Okay, let's
Yeah,
table,
we'll table
it.
it. Yeah.
Facts,
Let
yeah.
me write it down.
And I also believe in like the marriage before like the ceremony, in the sense of like, yeah, this is a person that like you've been with, you see your life with. I don't believe in divorce. I believe that shit could be worked out if you still want to hold a little bit in your marriage. There's lines you can follow, open
Okay.
relationships,
Okay.
exploring.
Yeah, it's
Because
just a
I don't-
conversation.
Exactly, because I don't feel like those things go away when you get married either. You
Like,
still
you don't
see
really
some,
change
you
as a
don't.
person.
You don't. You just grow and you evolve with that person. You still see popping bitches that look good. And I'm fluid. I still see popping bitches and I still see popping niggas, but it's the
Okay.
matter of like, this is who I'm focusing in on. However, these are the forces that still might enter,
Mm-hmm.
and keeping that communication open. Like,
Yeah.
yo, are you okay with this? You know,
Yeah.
vice
I respect
versa.
it.
Yeah, I feel like I really like what you're saying because I would like some type of like progressive marriage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like a traditional marriage. Like I feel like just my personality just would not work with that shit. But something where it's just like, yeah, like you my homie, I'm your homie. Like let's
Facts.
grow and together like build this big partnership,
Right.
But like
And
I'm
have
still an
some cute
individual.
little love babies.
Facts. And like
Exactly.
marriage itself is just like legally making it tied.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like, of course, if we build an empire together, we get married.
Mhm.
Definitely. Like, cut my
Right.
check.
Exactly.
I'm going to cut your check.
Uh-huh.
What's better than one billionaire? Two.
Two.
You know, so it's like, you know,
I
it's
like
that
that.
concept as well, I feel.
Yeah, I think that's why I really, really do believe in marriage. Just because I believe in like the black family, and I believe in like what that looks like for people, other people to see that black people come together, building a legacy, passing it down to your kids, passing it down to their kids,
That's a
their kids,
fact.
their kids. Like that's really, really important for me. So I feel like that's really also why I believe in like that partnership shit. You know.
Facts.
Let's see what some of our listeners said. So.
Let's see.
Maya Papaya 888 said, absolutely. I gotta make sure I have the right zaddy for my future kids.
Hello.
Okay. A lot of people feel like marriage and like kids go hand in hand. Do you guys agree?
Yes. I don't want no baby mamas out here. I don't want nobody I'm not married to have my seed. That's just how. Listen, I've been thinking
Yo.
that since young
Okay.
because you know what I
Honestly.
mean. I've seen so many situations just like baby mama, baby mama, baby mama, baby
Yeah.
mama.
And I
Where's
feel
your
like baby
wife,
mamas be
nigga?
Crazy.
Like, you know what I
They're
mean?
crazier.
Exactly.
As
Shit like that.
fuck.
Like, nah, I'm not with it. Listen, that's why I won't get married until like I'm ready.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I know the person who I say I want to spend the rest of my life with,
Mm-hmm.
same person as I want to raise a child with.
Okay.
So
Right.
for me, they go hand in hand. For a lot of these other people, I mean, they just be out here like it's Fuckfest 87, just having
Not
five.
87.
87.
Bitches, nah.
18.
Fuckfest 57. 'Cause
Hello.
they didn't. Did they have condoms back then?
I don't know. What do you think, MJ? Do you you trying to be married to the person you have kids with?
Absolutely. But then sometimes I want to Erica Badu it. Like, did she marry any of those niggas?
I don't know. I don't think
Did
so.
she?
Sometimes I just want to have a few poppin' niggas babies and like, you know, be set.
That's a
Yeah.
vibe too.
You
That's
know?
nice.
And in like retrospect too, like when you get married, like people expect you to have kids X, Y, and Z. Like the
That's
first thing
true.
I get is like when you having kids, and I'm like, damn, a bitch can't even pay all her bills yet. You know,
feel you.
so it's
Like,
like
You know that
Can
was
we-
on the list of
Can we
questions,
go
right?
someplace first?
I'm sure it was.
Can we get the fuck out of the country and see some shit before I start?
Right?
You
Can
know
we
what I mean?
travel?
Yeah.
Ain't
Just
nobody
having
trying
a
to
litter.
travel with no baby.
Can we
Hello.
secure the
Sorry.
bag?
The
Like
bag.
the fuck? Before we secure our baby
before you
bag?
secure the baby.
Hello.
I still got a few movies I want to see before I start doing all that
Facts,
shit.
you can't bring no baby into the movie theater because everybody's gonna be tight.
No, you can. It's just fucking annoying.
Facts.
I know because I do that to people when they bring their kids.
Yeah.
Just mother-
Person walking out with the baby, like blocking the screen. Bitch, you shouldn't have brought the baby here, okay? The baby don't want to see this
You
shit.
know this movie popping. You knew this shit was gonna be crowded as fuck, and you decided to.
Yo, okay.
Honestly, nah. When we go see Lion King, ain't no babies in that
I
motherfucking theater,
yo,
okay?
yo.
I'm
Only
telling
baby
y'all
I
right
want
now.
to see is baby Simba, the
Hello.
fuck, okay? Get it right.
All right.
You got one?
So, yeah. So, baby gal Kate.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Caitlin. So she said, statistically speaking, men benefit from marriage way more than a woman does. Usually, when/if it ends, the man walks away with more in terms of emotional, mental, and financial stability. So it makes you wonder, as a woman, what's the point of getting married if I'm better off single or just being with the person I love without a marriage license, unless there's money to be gained. LOL. In parentheses. See, we on the same wavelength, you know.
It's 2018, sis.
Yeah.
Secure the old man if you still
Secure.
can, if they still exist.
What do you mean more so by that, Luna?
Like it's 2018. Women are securing themselves and securing themselves to be in more progressive situations.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in a marriage, have your own bank account, sis. Have your own shit set up. Have your own condo if shit was to go left. And I feel like that's kind of like degrading to think like that as a woman too, to be like, oh, he's gonna get more. And 9 times out of 10, that's not even true, because men are like, what, spousal support? I'm hitting you with this, I'm hitting you with that. And if I got a baby, it's lit. Like, so I feel like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I feel like it's a matter of securing yourself within any situation, not just marriage, just living in general. You know, like have a savings account. So I don't.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know
that way of thinking is like she's thinking about like the old way of marriage.
Yeah,
like, marriage
so
is
too.
new now. Like,
It's 2018.
It's that new shit.
Yeah. And women are we're not silenced anymore in our relationships. You know, we're allowed to be progressive. We're allowed to express more.
Go out and work.
Go
and
out
get
and
your
work.
Own shit.
Yeah, there's no more like the nigga literally has control of all the funds and shit, and is basically your slave owner. Like, there's no more of that.
And
like,
if you want to be that bitch, be that bitch.
Yeah,
But,
there are situations where you can still be in that situation,
I agree.
but it's like that's not it.
Facts.
I got another one. Let me see. When you know better, do better. Okay, like that name.
Yes.
She said, yes, they do believe in marriage, but it's never going to be what you have in your head. It's cool to look at other couples, maybe even your parents, and take advice, but your marriage will only be what the two of you make it to be. You must be willing to see that right away, or you will spend years trying to do the impossible. I think that's key.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because the idea of marriage may be this unattainable, perfect thing, especially seeing your parents or seeing shit on TV, the Cosbys, you know what I mean? Like, whatever the ideal marriage is, like, I feel like that can fuck up a lot of people's, like, situations. Do you guys have, like, an idea of what, like, a perfect marriage is?
Well, first off, nothing's perfect. But my perfect marriage is just somebody that loves me and accepts me for who I am, because I could be a bitch, I could be a brat, and, like, they just gotta love all those parts of me. And that's it.
Thanks.
What about you, RB? Perfect marriage.
My perfect marriage?
Yeah.
Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv.
Which one?
Dark skin Aunt Viv or light skin Aunt Viv?
Doesn't matter.
Was it the same? I think it was the same character.
Doesn't matter.
Same character,
But they tried it.
You know what I mean?
I feel like dark skin Aunt
Tried
Viv
to
was
play
better.
I just feel like just the portrayal of, you know what I mean, that entire
They
family.
tried.
You know what I mean? Even with accepting Will. So it's just like, you know what I mean? It was just, I'm going to teach you lessons, but it was like family oriented. And it hit harder for me than, you know what I mean, like shows like Family Matters and the rest of them. So I look at that as the perfect marriage. But as far as like something more personal, somebody who just as goofy as me, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that shit my uncle is saying, like, yo, I love you, you love me. We all we got. The fuck we doing? Let's talk about all this extra shit for. Let's go to sleep.
Right. I got one more answer by Stacy Bauza. Hope I'm saying it right. She said, "I believe love isn't something that needs to be documented, but I'm not entirely against it." And I feel like we basically been saying that the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
as long as the love is there, the connection is there, the relationship is there. All that extra shit.
I feel like marriage is for other people.
Yeah.
It's really just a big ass showcase for yourself.
And if you love it that much, then why is a document that important?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's not that big.
Other than if the person needs insurance or they're from another country, which
Facts.
I'm trying to get one of these foreign niggas, honestly. So I might have to be for papers.
Hello.
I almost got lined up back in the day for like 15 racks. Like, yo. And I was going to take it, but then my moral compass was just like, nah, son. You don't,
where was she from?
You don't love her. You don't even know her.
Where was she from?
She was from, I don't even remember. But
One of the
from the
islands?
Caribbean or
Yeah,
I had a feeling it was the islands.
Dang.
But you know
15
what?
rats, like 15,000?
Yeah.
I mean,
15.
I was going to get half up front.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
too small.
it's
Hell
not
no.
enough. Because
It's
you gotta
not
be
enough?
married for at
Hell
least like
no.
2 years.
Well, on a personal tip, like me and Kwame, like we've been together for a while, and
How
Kwame's
long?
also from Guyana.
Okay.
For about 5 years now.
Okay.
And Kwame's from Guyana. We've been with each other since like high school, basically.
Cute.
And he's from Guyana. It's like, what the fuck? Like, he have to leave at a certain point to come back in because like the extraness of America, you know. So like I definitely was down as well when he asked me because off the strength of like us knowing that we're gonna get married. So time wasn't even a problem at that point. So I feel like that was also a contributing factor as well. The fact that he was also like from Guyana and whatnot.
That's interesting. But I feel like that happens a lot, you know. But as long as at least you guys loved each other.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff,
hard to prove it too.
That's true. Because we be watching that show. I don't know if y'all watch 90 Day Fiancé. You ever seen that show?
No, I never seen that.
It's like a show about these people. It's like the same situation.
Don't
people from
start.
other
It's
countries. It's so good.
Oh,
it's
I'm
like
sorry.
people from other countries trying to come in and like they have to get married within 90 days from when they come here and like they have to just like basically prove their love and shit like that. But yeah, there'd be a lot of people be like, nah, they just want you they just trying to get that.
Their feelings hurt on that show.
They just trying to get that
sometimes.
fucking what do you call it? The visa, the green card. They just trying to get the green card.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I fuck with that.
that's beautiful though.
Word.
That's
Yeah, like we've been. It's crazy because it was eye opening for me too. Like I'm an American citizen and I have a huge privilege with that shit. Wherever I go, it's you're American, you're good. So it's like a matter of like I didn't even know he was like in that situation, being together for so long and then just like not being open on some levels and then learning how to be open on those levels. And then when I was told that, it was like it wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
And then traveling to like Guyana and whatnot, and then even seeing like the experiences there, and seeing also checking my privilege as an American citizen, and you know going elsewhere, it's like important to it kept me humble.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it keeps me humble as well.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Word.
Wait, so how old are you?
22.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got married at
We was
20.
just like, I was like, you know, black people, like, you don't know. Like, you can
You
either
don't
be
know,
32
right?
You can easily
or
be
22.
35 and we
That's
don't
a
know.
fucking fact. That's a fucking fact.
That's
Yeah, I'm
dope, that's
22, turning
Okay.
23, February 24th.
Hey,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Shake my
Let's
ass
get it,
like
let's
Mary.
get
it. Okay.
Oh, not Mary.
Okay, so let's get into like more about you. So you're 22. You've been married for 2 years now.
Yes.
Wow. So you guys met in high school.
High school,
Wait,
yes.
so is he 22 too?
He's 24.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But he's
Sis,
24.
I'm gonna need you to know your husband age.
That's your
He's
husband.
24. He's 24. He's 24.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so how did you guys first start dating?
Okay, so we was in a friend group. It was about to give y'all some juiciness.
Okay.
I hope she ain't watching this. But anyways, we was in a friend group, and it was like about 5 of us at the time. He was with another friend of mine.
Okay.
We were like cool, pretty casual.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with somebody as well.
Okay.
And we was just vibing. Like, it was just something that, like, it was a vibe. It was there. He was the only boy out of, like, 4 girls in a friend group. And I was like, And also, he's feminine. So I was like, you know, like that conditionment we have as women as well. So.
Wait, what you mean? What conditioning?
Like, just seeing a man, like, seeing a guy that's feminine and then being, like, associating him with being gay.
Yeah.
You know, and then, like, unconditioning myself as well. Like, because I'm also fluid and getting rid of those double standards, you know, like, and then he graduated, actually. I was still in high school, but we were friends in high school. And then I broke up with my boo, and he was always in a friend group, but we was, like, throwing vibes at each other, you know, that
Giving
unsaid
each other
shit.
the eyes?
Giving each other
Was
the
he
eyes.
still with the girl?
He was still with the girl.
Okay.
But she cheated on him
Ooh.
with a girl.
With a girl.
With a girl.
Ooh.
I hope she ain't watching this shit. Anyways. And then we were still he bestied me. So he was like,
I was
you
gonna
my
say,
bestie.
I was gonna ask, like, I felt like
Yes.
it started like a friend zone.
He was like, bestie.
That's
I was
how
like,
the best ones start.
hello.
You were like, I'm waiting it out.
Yep.
Did you always kind of know, like, this might be a little more?
I definitely thought so.
Okay.
I only had 2 best friends in my life, so it was very like I didn't see it as that big. I was like, this nigga gassing it, bestie, whatever. Okay,
Okay.
you know, like
yeah.
but I definitely was feeling it. I definitely felt the vibe. And then we started chatting like more, hanging out more, one-on-one, and we just hit it off. And then when I graduated in 2014, we moved in together.
Okay.
And with another roommate, another homegirl of mine.
Okay.
And
were you guys like sharing a room though?
we
like,
all
okay.
so it was 3 rooms, right?
Okay.
And my bed didn't come on time.
Okay.
So I was like, he got a bed. Trying to like spoon.
Trying to cuddle.
I was plotting.
Okay.
I was low key plotting.
Okay.
And then I laid in his bed, and we were also together, so it was just like this weird like moving in together, but then not wanting to like overindulge in the same space, and not smother each other.
Yeah.
Because that could be a real like weird situation.
Yeah. Wait, so you guys were together at this point?
We were together at
Okay,
this
okay.
point as well.
Okay.
But we weren't like living in the same exact room. It was just like, oh, we all need to get out of our crib.
Yeah.
It's too much, and I living in our own with our parents, so we could be roommates. And I ended up just staying in his room and just staying there every night.
Yeah.
My bed never came.
Oh my god.
Because you didn't need it.
And and then
You
actually
just canceled it.
I took his virginity, and it was lit.
Oh, that's really good.
He gonna kill me. But yeah, and it was lit.
That's beautiful.
Word.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you guys been together ever since.
Yep. It's hard. Marriage honestly sucks sometimes.
What? Like, what part of it sucks?
I feel like the part of it is like the expectations that not even you in the relationship place on it, but people around you place on it. I feel like it's important to stay friends because people make it seem like, oh, you have to operate this way due to being in a relationship. And we were forgetting that we're still human and we still fuck up. And I'm still fluid, and like people are still going to be in those DMs, and people are still going to be in our face. And I'm temperamental sometimes, and he's the same way at sometimes. So just like clashing, like the subtleties of like clashing. And I'm a person, before I was like, when we argue once, I want to break up.
Okay.
That's what it is. Like
this is not working.
This is not working. I'm over it.
A relationship is not supposed to be like this.
Exactly. So like even my subtle expectations, like, and yeah, I feel like that's the part that sucks sometimes, is forgetting that we're both human and we're both like growing still, and we're not where we're not at our peak, like you were saying earlier. We're not at the peak. We're not even close. Like I'm 22. I'm still not hoeing, but I'm still hoe phasing, in some aspects, I still got homegirls that's single. Nobody else is married.
That's true. So a lot of the things you're going to be doing socially
Exactly.
may look like
I agree.
You're single and stuff like that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So, I think that's that's the hardest thing, just forgetting that we're human and we're both still growing.
Yeah.
And not allowing the relationship to be like, oh, you're in a relationship, so like this is what you have to do, this is what you have to follow. Family, like, oh, when is kids coming?
And you guys are young as fuck. Like,
yeah, young as
22,
fuck.
like, oh no.
Yeah, and then not being financially stable.
Yeah.
Now I haven't done laundry in a minute either. Speaking about the laundry conversation, it's like, and these are things that you're sharing now, so it's like, whoa, like this is different.
You do both laundries?
We do it together. He do laundry more than I do.
Okay.
He gets annoyed with me with laundry. I'm lazy with laundry, but he does it more than I do.
Okay.
But we by the shop now, it's like a laundromat. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Okay.
So we just be like tripping it over there. Yeah, tripping it over there and doing it there sometimes.
That's dope,
Yeah.
though. I feel like that's really cute. I feel like, not cute, but like really beautiful. Like sometimes I want to be like, okay, like it's nice to be married while you're young and like you're growing through everything with somebody, but I can understand that can also be very like difficult as well.
I agree.
Rather than like, oh, let me just wait till I got all my shit together, whenever that is, and then get with somebody.
Facts. Especially like financially, like just being just being individually financially non-stable. It's like a process, especially when you're doing it as a unit and like you have a business as well and you're cutting your own checks. It's like I feel like that's also another really, really hard thing, and people look into it like, oh, you got a maid, and it's just like, in actuality, you don't know how we eating, So I feel like that's something that I'm adjusting to as well, like growing my business and then like growing with my hubby, but then we're also trying to get to the peak of financial stability. Because we don't work anywhere else besides our business.
Okay. Yeah, that's the question we had too. Like, how is it running a business with your husband?
It's great. Like, the thing about it is, like, we're also friends. Like I mentioned, like, we're really cool friends.
Wait, how did you guys start? Like, how did you guys start the whole business?
So it was his business originally.
Okay.
He had like, it was like on Facebook. He was just like selling clothing, making clothing, and I also did like fashion. I was dressing way more over the top. And throughout high school, we were like thrifting together.
Okay.
He was like, "This shit is lit."
You guys are like
you
the
guys were the cool
fashionistas.
kids?
yes, we were the
Okay.
cool, crazy. What they would say, hipster.
Okay,
kids.
okay.
And we were thrifting as what I put them onto like this dope spot, Goodwill,
Okay, yep.
and by the pound.
Yes,
that
yes,
shit is
yes,
lit.
yes.
And we were like going there, and then he had like the idea of the racket closet, and he was building that as well. And we were together. We got together and got married. It was like, yo, like you're into fashion, like I'm a stylist, like let's bring this together. And from there, it just like took off, like boom. So we like style artists. It's a thrift shop in the showroom, but it's originally his. But I'm also on board for like I'm co-owner.
How did you guys come up with the name, or how did he come up with the name? Like, what does it mean?
So Raga itself is like a free-form lifestyle. I think it comes from like Jamaica
Okay,
or
I'm
like
like,
Caribbean.
I feel like it has like a little
Okay.
slang.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's some like raga lifestyle, like a ragamuffin. You just
Okay,
free-formed.
okay.
I think it's more so for like Rastas too.
Okay.
A free-form living unapologetically, and he just wanted to re-own that name. And we turned into the closet because it's just like it's a walk-in closet. You come there, you see mad different shit.
Yeah.
We repurpose clothing. We thrift. We're working on like consignment and doing like vendors markets and shit. So just like creating a whole like vibe of like that raga freeform lifestyle. Like I'm gonna wake up, and also androgyny. So he does androgyny a lot. So he'll wake up and be like, I want to wear a fucking crop top because I don't give a fuck. Like the subtleties of like just being raga, like just being freeformed and carefree.
So dope.
I love that.
Word.
That's a
Yeah.
Okay, I think I need another cup of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
definitely trying to keep my eyes open, but you
I'm
know,
feeling
I'm
it.
good on this side.
Becky, your cup is still full.
This is my second one though, right?
No, you were
Is that your
here,
second one?
And then
It
you
was
added
like halfway,
more.
and then I
Okay.
filled it back
Yeah.
up.
Sorry, do you want some?
We got some grown milk popping in the building.
At grown
As you
milk.
should.
So, you said you're still in your whole phase now?
Low key, but not like I ain't out here hoeing.
Okay.
You have the thoughts, but you don't
I have the
impulses.
thoughts. Thank you, my brother.
So did you go through a whole phase before?
I definitely did go through a whole phase before.
Can we hear a little bit about
I
it?
Leslie's
definitely
downstairs.
did.
I think
My
it
whole
must be a code, so you might
phase.
have to ask Space Ghost.
My whole phase was more like I feel like middle schooly and end of middle school, like beginning of high school.
Okay.
High school, I was a little more turned off by niggas. I was just like,
Dang, you was already like, fuck these niggas?
low key. I also was like, at high school, I was like kind of like a relationship person.
Okay.
Oh, you had boyfriends?
I had a boyfriend I stayed with for a year. And I had another
In high
boyfriend I
school?
stayed with for a year.
Okay.
Yes, in high school.
Oh my god.
That's a long
and I was
time
still
for high
fucking up.
school.
I was still fucking up in that relationship,
What
you
you
know.
mean by that? Like,
I was still hoeing,
okay.
you know, in that relationship because I was young and
Yeah.
I feel also I come from a family that's mom and dad that's married and
Okay.
whatnot. They're not together now, but like seeing that like, oh, like this is what I have to do. Like, and my family isn't as progressive as me. So it's a matter of like, oh, I don't just casually hoe. But I still was doing the low key.
It's like
But
you want to do that, but it's like some part of you is saying like this is wrong or you're not
Exactly.
supposed to be doing that. So that's like why you were in the relationship.
Exactly.
Is that what you felt?
Especially like with just like feeling like that was the norms of it. Like, you know, feeling like, oh, you talk to a guy and you have to be with him because he's pressuring you into it. You know, and I'm young, I'm exploring. But middle school I was hoeing with females specifically.
Okay.
Um
So you're when you say you're fluid, does that mean like bisexual or just like
basically
just fluid?
bisexual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still learning all of these.
Yeah, fluid is, but it can also be like, so like if it's a trans,
Okay.
male, female, it doesn't really matter in those terms.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's just like anything.
Okay.
Like, yeah. But I'm fluid, but however, it's like we're not in an open relationship. We're just like, if we crave something, we desire something, it's like that communication, like, hey, this is what it is. Like, how you feel about that? Okay. Yeah.
But then what's
No.
next? After that?
Then what's next? It's a matter if your partner can if your partner, if you want that enough, if you desire that enough, you go for it. You realize that there's consequences if your partner don't allow you or want you to do that. I feel like it's just like communication first, like really just like keeping it open, like, because attractions are normal. Those aren't going anywhere. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody married for X, Y, and Z years. If somebody look good in front of you physically, they're attractive to you. You know, are you willing to take it a step farther? Who knows? I'm not right now. I don't desire that. You know, so it's just really keeping communication open. But fluid in a sense of like sexuality. I've always been fluid.
Okay.
Besides being married.
Okay. So when you're in middle school, you were out. What was you out here doing?
I was out here hoeing, bitch. Like,
what does that look like?
I feel like I also was in a very like confused place.
Because of you didn't know about like your sexuality,
yes.
Still discovering all of that.
Yes, exactly. And the locker rooms in my school was very hot. It was a lot of females doing freaky shit.
Oh my God.
And
like what? Like y'all eating box in the locker room?
Not eating box, but like
Making
making out,
out,
showing titties, shaking ass.
Okay.
Bitches in the bathroom finger popping possibly.
Okay.
I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that crazy in the school, but definitely like exploring in those levels of like, just being a hoe with females, like casually having sex with them,
and it's exploring those impulses.
Exploring those impulses, yeah. And I was young, so I was overindulgent because I didn't really have a sense of discipline. I feel, and it was lit. Like I appreciate women, like I still do.
I feel like that's in my head. Like that's what I wish I was doing when I was in middle school. I was just like, fucking.
You wasn't doing nothing in middle school?
Really?
No, I was not.
I was king finger in middle school.
I feel like it was mad sheltered. Like,
I never ever want to see that ever again. Come over here.
Did he just say?
I was king finger in middle school.
we was dead mad sheltered. Like, oh my God.
I was just such a punk. Like, I just feel like I wanted to do those things. I didn't have a first kiss until I was like 15, 16.
Oh, shit.
And it was just like a kiss,
That's
not
your
even
shit.
like a makeout. And I was like, oh my God.
What was your first
my
makeout
God.
though?
It was it. My first makeout, I was like 17. That's the whole thing.
Mine, I was
Oh.
14. I had snuck a boy into the house. And we almost had sex.
Okay, the youngest.
You know, the young ones always
You know
be
what's
out
crazy,
there.
though?
They be the ones.
I had a dream about that nigga today. Like,
Really?
literally. Yeah. I think he's still on the list. Like, I would definitely still fuck him.
I mean, but it's your birthday, so what's good with him?
Maybe that could be your birthday DM.
Hello.
I don't know where that nigga is.
It's your
I haven't
Jordan
seen that
year.
nigga in mad long.
It's your Jordan, yeah. That shot gonna go in.
Exactly. That should go in.
That shit gonna slam dunk.
Oh my God.
You know what though? I counted like how many bodies I caught this year. Like it's way less than last year, but like,
That's good.
you know what? I don't think I need any new ones. Like it's like 3 weeks left of the year. Like I don't need any new bodies right
Come
now.
on, you can recycle some of them though. None of them is worthy.
None of them are worthy like at all. Like, let me think.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah, they can't be.
Don't judge.
None of them is juicy?
I have.
They are, but they don't respect me. Like,
Okay.
Nah, I can't.
What's the respect? What you want?
My
Tell
sister
'em-
said she left my gift on my bed. What is
Aw.
it?
It's lit.
Oh, that's exciting.
Tell them what you want.
Wait, do you hear like all of these horror dating stories like from your friends and stuff?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
How do you feel about what the hell's going on, like, I guess, dating-wise around?
I feel like as a woman, specifically a woman of color, it's always going to be that fear in a relationship. Like, I can lose my nigga any day. Like, and I feel like I'm still unlearning these things. Like, I'm only 22. It's a matter of me not placing those same realities on my reality. I feel like what I'm trying to, like, practice more, you know, because a lot of my homegirls are hoeing. And like you said, they aren't, the niggas they home with aren't being respectful enough, you know. But it's just like a matter of me conceptualizing that and learning how to not project that onto my partner through like insecurities and things like that. So it is still like something I'm learning. I'm working through, you know, especially like seeing that he's also just as free as me. Like if he see a female that looks good, he's gonna be like, yo, she look good. I'm like, that first instinct is like,
Yeah, it's like,
bitch, nigga, what? But it's like
I
also
look
just
good.
like being okay. Let me not fuck with the double standards. Let me be like, okay, like, cause if I see a nigga, I'm gonna be like,
Exactly.
physically he looks good, you know. So learning how to not, like I said, project that onto my relationship.
Have you guys ever explored with like threesomes or anything?
Not yet.
Is that on the table?
Possibly. I wonder. I feel like y'all getting juicy. I love it. I don't. It's not something we desire yet,
Okay.
but I don't think we're opposed to it.
It's not like off the table.
I don't think it's off
it
the
just
table.
hasn't come up.
It just exactly. It's something that could be popping. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with like Tiana. Like, I feel like she would be a really good.
That would be an ideal.
That would be
like,
ideal.
threesome.
Ooh.
Yeah,
She's hot.
she's hot.
She really is.
She hot.
Like, we was watching the Fade video the other day. I'm just like, oh my god,
Ooh.
like
She's
everything about her, like her.
Everything.
I feel like we did a podcast the other day and we did like what do you call it? Marry, sex, kill or some shit.
Fuck, marry,
Fuck,
kill.
marry,
Fuck, marry,
kill.
kill.
I'm
We
sorry.
didn't do that.
Or maybe you wasn't on it, but it was last like one of the other ones I did. And I put Tiana Taylor in there and they were like, yeah, kill her. She's not. She's trash. I'm like, what?
What?
I thought Tiana Taylor was
Whoa,
hot.
what?
Do you think she's hot?
Yeah.
I don't know why you took so long. I'm gonna need you to.
Because I know why niggas be like, nah, it's a dub.
Why?
Because she's mad like
Masculine?
Masculine.
Yeah.
I feel like most black women are like muscular. and,
Nah, but you know what I mean? Her chin's strong. She got muscles and shit. Like, you know what I mean? She's bad.
She masculine.
She's bad. She's just mad like, you know what I mean? Just mad.
What up, my nigga?
Wait, so
Yeah.
what do you think about Serena Williams? Do you think she's attractive?
Yeah. But she's another one. You know what I mean?
Masculine.
Just
She
bad.
got
Just
fat ass
She
though.
do got
What?
a fat ass.
That
And
shit is
Tiana
wild.
Taylor got a fat ass too.
OD.
Did y'all see that after party shit on Netflix?
No.
No.
It's basically this.
Oh,
rapper,
that movie. No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I seen the picture.
Tiana
but-
Taylor was looking bad as fuck in that movie, and I'm just like, yeah, she got it. But I understand.
You understand where they
I
coming
understand why niggas is like that. But at the end of the day, like niggas will fuck anything. So I don't even know why
Niggas will
niggas
fuck
is saying shit like that.
any fucking thing. Okay.
And who the fuck on question anyways? It's Tiana. Like,
Right.
fuck cares.
She's such a snack. So, okay, who else
OD.
would be on your fantasy? Fantasy threesome.
Let me think.
Rihanna.
Jill,
For
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah.
Jill
You-
Scott.
Yes,
Jill?
Jill. Oh my
Rihanna.
God. First of all, Jill. She could get it. She could get it.
I don't
About to
wanna-
do it?
Are we
Are we
doing
about
it,
to
like-
do it? You about to suck the dick? The
Nah,
mic dick?
nah, I'm just like, yo, I just, you know what I mean?
We already got it
Jill.
on footage of you.
Yeah,
doing
I
it.
think Les definitely caught the pic of you trying to suck the dick. Just like,
Delete that
She
one.
was going in.
She
like-
was going in.
Nah, but I was on Jill Scott way like back in the day.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying.
back in the
Word.
day.
I feel like people was exotifying her definitely from that, but it's only right. Because that was hot.
it was really
Who
hot.
else is on the list? Like,
Who's on the list of, I guess, your threesome? Have you ever thought about like male female threesome versus a female male threesome?
I think that's hot. I don't
like
think
two
that.
guys?
Yes, I think two guys is hot.
That's my dream.
I think that's
honestly.
hot. I've hear from a lot of like females that I speak to that's degrading, but I don't see it degrading.
What? How?
I don't
That's
know.
cool
Degrade
fun.
me.
I feel like you know what it
That's
is.
fun.
Exactly, bitch. Degrade me. I feel like what it is I feel like it's porn. It's porn.
That makes you feel like it's degrading.
Well, that makes them feel like
That
it's
makes them
degrading
feel like
because
it's
I don't feel like it's
degrading.
degrading.
Oh my
I feel like that shit is hot.
God. I would love that. Like, cause I feel like
It's hot.
you know, sometimes you fucking nigga, like, I feel like the one dick don't be enough, and when he nuts, like, it's not enough. Imagine having another nigga just pull up after that nigga.
Bro.
Like,
That
That's
sounds like
a
a train,
train.
MJ.
I know you were
That's
about to say
a
that,
train.
But that's
You
no.
said
That's
after. That's a train
So
though.
they supposed to switch, and then that makes it a
One in the
threesome?
mouth, one in the pussy. That's it. Then you swap. Then you
The
suck both
the
dicks.
entire sexual experience, one session. That's it. Once you have
Okay.
2 sessions, you have now hooked up an extra cart onto.
I don't think
That
so.
don't make no
I don't
sense.
think so. That
That
don't
make
make
no
sense. Yeah, I don't think so.
Because if it's a nigga and 2 girls, how are they not running a train on him?
Exactly.
They do it at the same time.
It's in the same
Okay,
session.
what if he fucks this one
And then he
then
fucks that
fucks
one.
that one?
It's the same thing.
That's
That's
a
a
Same
train.
thing that I just explained to you. One session. It has to be one session.
No.
One whole session.
One whole session.
Listen.
I feel like if we're
What's
all
the
in
point of it
same
then if it's
room,
one
a
session?
threesome.
I want both. Like,
No, I'm saying they are a part of the same session. Everybody is in the same session. If you just have sex with one
We
of
all
them,
looking at him like,
Okay,
if you
explain.
just have sex with one of them,
Okay.
and then I'm done with this one, and then the other one come round 2, that's a train.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. That's the same
If
session.
we all in the same
wrong.
room, it's a threesome.
No, it sounds like a train to me. It do, but like
A
also
train
a train is a
If we
threesome.
all
or
in the-
more.
if we
A
all
train
in this-
is a form of a threesome.
Nah, it's not. It's not 3 or
we
more.
gonna keep having this conversation. Like a train. If there's 3 niggas and I'm taking dick after dick after dick, that's a train. If
You
it's
just
3
all right,
people,
so,
it's a
but,
threesome.
all right, so if you take dick after dick, it's okay. But if you take dick after dick
After
after dick,
dick.
Yes, that's a train. That's a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 people is a threesome. It don't matter how many.
It's just
people's
3
there. 3
people.
girls, 3 niggas, 2 niggas, 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 nigga.
I'm
Ooh.
not
All I know
negating
is
that.
this
I'm not
is all
negating
sounding
that.
real fun for me, and
Right?
I don't have
Well,
neither
I
a
just
dick
imagine the
nor a
3 girl
vagina.
one. Like that's lit.
Do
as
they
fuck
all
too.
start in the room together?
Yeah.
All right, so then it's a threesome.
We
Okay,
all
bet.
start and end together.
Okay.
Hello.
See, the way you was explaining it was just like, all right, fuck this one, then switch next one. Come
And then
in.
switch again, and then switch
Switch
again.
again. Like,
How is that a train?
it's a triangle.
Hey man, at the end of the day, ain't no other nigga a part of my threesomes. That's just
You would
leave it
never
at
be
that.
with the shit.
No.
You wouldn't hit a girl.
No.
with
Most
a
guys
friend.
wouldn't be
And
with the
my
shit,
and my
though.
brother and my cousins be asking me to do that shit all the time. Like, no, fuck out of here.
Wait, which
what's wrong with
cousin?
you? Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. So wait, you think Kwame would be down with like a male, female, or like?
I don't know yet.
Hey.
Conditionally, I don't think so.
Okay.
Right now, I feel like he's probably not there.
Yeah.
But me, it's still hot. Definitely Robbie Jones can get it in Will Smith.
Ooh.
In the same one.
Wait, who? Robbie Jones?
Robbie Jones is from Temptation, Tyler Perry movie.
That sexy nigga.
That
I didn't like his character. in the
Me
movie,
either.
but That nigga is.
Wait, is he's the one that gave her AIDS?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he hot.
Damn,
And it was
she
putting
has
his
to say
hands
like
on her.
Muskrat, really?
He's pretty hot.
He's
So-
hot.
He's a
He's
sexy,
hot.
like,
Listen,
oh
my
my
friends
God.
bashed
He
me
was
for
like
a whole
the
week. I was like, Robbie. They was like, bitch, he's ugly.
He's not ugly.
like,
I remember I seen him on
I'm
90210. Like,
comfortable
He's not
with
ugly.
my sexuality enough to say, you know what I mean? That's
He's
you know what I
ugly
mean?
to
That's
you?
a handsome looking dude. Nah, that nigga look crazy. That nigga look like a fucking muskrat. Like, you know what I mean? Chill.
wait, so if your girl came up to you and was just like, I want a threesome, but I want this nigga in it, you was done
so peep. Here's my my stance.
Okay.
I'm always down for a threesome, but it's always gonna be another female involved, never another dude.
Okay, what
If
if-
you are not okay with that, then we can wipe threesomes off the table forever. Because
Dang,
I'm
that's
never
an
gonna.
ultimatum.
I'm
That is
never.
ultimatum.
Is it
But
really?
I got another situation. What if it's not a threesome? What if it's y'all and another couple?
Swinging.
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 Swing.
You fuck his girl, he fuck your girl.
No.
And then y'all fuck each other.
Swing
No,
low.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Definitely not. Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Well, that's kind
I
of like the
can't-
same thing, right, in your book. That's the same thing in your book.
What you mean?
Like, another nigga's another nigga, no matter who it is, no matter what. Okay.
It
So you
really-
just don't want another dick there.
No.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But you don't have to look at it like.
But at the same time, I know myself to know how I feel over, you know what I mean, little small situationships when chicks move on and all of a sudden they got a boyfriend. I'm just like, nah, delete. You know what I mean? Something small.
So,
you know what I mean?
So that's
All-
insecurities?
all
Is that-
niggas-
yeah, that's an
all
ego
niggas-
thing.
All
Definitely.
niggas do it. All niggas do it. I wouldn't say ego. I say more so pride. But
yeah,
like,
ego.
all whatever.
It's my pride.
all niggas do it. You know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean, you could get a boyfriend, next thing you know, this nigga just pop up like, yo, I miss you type
You
shit.
already went through all of
But at the end of the day, that's on a bigger, grander scale. Somebody is fucking my girl, my fiance,
what if you
my
fucking his
wife.
girl too?
Exactly.
It don't matter.
So you wouldn't like? Okay, what if you went to a sex party? I'm trying to open you up.
You
RP.
really
I don't
trying-
listen, I
you
don't
really
think
sex
that's
trying
work.
to.
And y'all fucked other people.
I
at the
think
sex
some people
party.
are into it, some people aren't, and
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
think so
fair
too.
enough.
I'm not fucking nobody at the sex party. We could try and we could go look at some shit. We could touch some shit. We could even, you know what I mean? Oh, what's this little candy? This candy do what? It make you extra horny. Let me take a piece. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're not. Listen, I don't want nobody fucking my girl, so I'm not gonna fuck anybody else's.
Okay,
I'm
what
not-
if you fuck her at the sex party? Is that fun?
That's great.
Okay.
But what's the point of y'all going to a sex party if you're just going to fuck her?
You might as well go home.
I'm not
Exactly,
going
just
to the
stay
sex
home.
party then. Let's go bowling.
Guys, I plan
Let's
on
go
throwing sex
bowling.
parties, okay?
You plan on
Okay.
throwing sex parties? Really?
Yeah. In the future.
That sounds really fucking interesting. I be hearing about all these sex parties talking about everybody's fucking in the room. Where are they at? Like, where do you
They
find
be
out
at
about
hotels.
these shits?
Oh,
At hotels?
They roll exclusive. And it's just like you gotta
Know somebody to know
It's
somebody.
like invitation through invitation through invitation. Like you know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm
I don't know personally. I'm just saying.
So I heard.
So I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah, that sounded like you knew.
Mm-mm.
You had the invitation.
he got a
A
direct
little
link.
to the
birdie told me.
invitation.
A little birdie told
All
me.
right, let's bring this back.
Listen, man, that's
I don't
why I
know
don't
how
want
we got there.
That's why I don't
honestly.
want
I don't
none
know
of that
how we
shit
got there.
happening
I think it was
with
my
my
fault,
wife.
but-
Because
I think so.
You kind of
I
said,
think
but
so.
what about this, Arby? What about this? Nah.
I know the shit that go down up there. I don't want none of my wife.
Arby, that seems possessive, but okay, we gonna move on.
But I don't call it possessive because at the end of the day, I have the respect to not put that energy out there for myself. So,
Okay.
Okay.
But you're fine with entering a threesome with her and another girl.
yep,
And she
Okay.
could fuck the girl. Is that cool?
yep,
And you could fuck the other girl too.
yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know. I don't know
I'm
about
trying
that.
to.
Heard the double standards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heard you. Wait, so do you guys have any like projects that you guys are working on right now? I'm trying to bring it back to
Yes,
non-threesomes.
to the business.
Like, trying to show some more love to that black business and not
that
black
black
dick.
love, yes.
So we at the Raga Closet, we have a few things in the work. We're definitely working with more photographers. If more photographers want to reach out to build a campaign of some sort, we're doing like a
okay.
monthly group therapy session. So you could just come, you could vent, you could sip some wine, talk your shit.
Ooh.
Um,
So what does that look like? Everybody like sitting around in a circle, like venting type of thing?
Yeah, venting, taking positive affirmations, and speaking whether it like resonates with them or not. Drinking some wine, getting turned, but then also just like we call it rant sessions. So just like a minute of you ranting, whatever the fuck is on your mind, on your chest.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds so lit.
That
Yeah, it's
sounds
lit.
really dope.
It's lit.
Hey, you know what really make people rant? This shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
This
I'm
shit
saying.
right here.
That punchline.
Definitely.
I feel like that's really good because, like, I go to therapy, but I'm really, like, one of the only people that I know out of a lot of my friends and family that does go to therapy. And I'm like, y'all could benefit from this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just getting
Everybody
your
can.
shit out of
definitely
your
agree.
system. So I feel like that's a really dope, like, space. Especially because a lot of people, you know, may not be able to afford it, have insurance situation. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And in a group session and environment, it just makes it a little more like free-formed and easier to like, oh, this bitch is going through the same thing I'm going through, you know, and I didn't even know that, you know. So it also gives it a little more of a warmer vibe as well. And I'm also looking for a personal therapist as well
Okay.
because mental health matters. You know,
Absolutely.
as-
So
absolutely.
important. Like, I'm glad people are starting to really realize that shit. Like,
Yeah.
even men too. Like, y'all have to talk because, like,
Yes.
it's scary. Like, they have the highest rate of suicide. And it's because they don't know how to deal with their fucking emotions. Like, it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought you was about to.
I'm like, what's he about to say?
All I did was move out of my mama crib. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm saying again.
What did you mean? You felt like that
I
affected
felt like
your mental
living.
health?
I feel like living with my mother and experiencing everything that was going on there. As far as, you know, I have a little brother, and he is, for lack of better words, very unambitious right now at this time in his life. And
How old is he?
He's 18, and he's about to leave high school. So I'm just like, yo, I need you to get it together. I need my mother to be less stressed out. Her and my sister them been going back and forth. So I really felt like it was a OD toxic situation. Plus I'm paying rent to be there. And in the back of my mind is just like, I don't feel like I should pay rent for these type of living conditions. So you know what I mean?
And then if you can't say that to your mom,
I can't. You
pop
can't say
that.
yo.
Like, gonna
hell
pop
no.
on you
You know
like
how
what?
much-
Hell
You get
no.
slapped.
You know how much
I
shit.
birthed your ass.
You know how much
Facts.
shit you gotta just internalize and just swallow and just hold it down.
That does fuck up your
That's a
mental
fact.
your
It
mental
does.
health
It
because you're
does.
just repressing a lot of things. You're not expressing. You're not letting it out, and
Yeah.
you're just like going through all this stuff in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stacked up, and once the opportunity for me to really separate myself came, I took it, and me and my mother's relationship has not been better.
That's beautiful.
Well, has never been better. So
Oh, I must be like, not. Oh my god.
Same.
you know what I mean?
I can
That's
relate.
so too?
That's good.
Hell yeah. Living with family was stressful. I also come from a family of like 8 kids.
Okay.
My grandmother has 10 kids. So
Oh my god.
talking about
Lord.
pack houses.
Oh my god.
And moving
so
out.
where
with-
you grew up in?
I grew up partially in New York, more
Okay.
so in New York, but I'm originally from Florida,
Okay.
Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, baby.
Okay.
Yes. But I grew up in New York as well, in Brooklyn, East New
Okay.
York, and I can relate to that, like just getting out and being like even closer to family because of that space.
That's a fact.
Like,
I used to stay
Yeah.
out all
You
night
feel-
and wait for
yeah.
these niggas to go to sleep before I came in the house because I'm
Facts.
just like, yo, I'm not with this shit. And
family,
then
like crazy.
I could be able to smoke my blunt, be good. You know what I mean? Everybody knocked out already. I
Yeah.
can watch Adult Swim for the rest of the night
Yeah.
with no interruptions.
or HBO After Dark.
Uh-huh.
Yo, my dad used to be on that shit.
Yeah.
What's that HBO After Dark?
It's like
No,
the
I was on
little-
Cinemax.
You
I
know,
feel
like
like that
those
shit
damn.
got- that
It
shit
was
got
like those
crazy.
weird, like soft porn that you could watch on TV, but you had
Okay.
to make sure you had Cartoon Network on live so that you could just click it real fast so that nobody knew.
I feel like they
Damn,
could
y'all
tell.
was
I
on
feel like
They
it.
had
I
porn
feel like the
movies
bill
on
could
there.
tell.
Fact.
No,
Yeah.
they had a whole
Shit.
porn show. It was
They
like
had-
this show about this. It's like a house that all these girls lived in. They were all escorts and like they used to.
Oh, yeah,
Niggas used to come and they used to fuck them. It was
I
called like
remember.
the Cat House or something like
house,
It
or some
was.
shit like
Oh,
that.
shit.
They also had the one where they used to ask couples on the street random questions like, "Did you guys ever do this?" No, y'all don't remember that one? No, I'm
that. Leslie said shit.
You remember that?
She remember that one.
Thanks, man.
Y'all was up
That's
a
that
little,
late.
a little too late.
Yeah.
That's late.
Oh my god.
Late shit. But wait, so you said when you were in high school and stuff, you were like living with like some of your boyfriends, like moving out the house?
No, I wasn't moving out the house. Oh hell
Okay,
no! I wasn't
okay.
even really allowed out the house much, but I was
Okay,
still
you
doing
were
it.
just with them for a year.
I was
Okay.
just with them for like a year,
Okay,
like
okay.
just in a
So you used to sneak out?
relationship. I didn't sneak out,
just stay
but
out.
I would stay out.
She just stayed
Oh,
out the
Yes,
house.
you know. So you know the vibes.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
I
what's
would
the
stay
difference?
out. So
Like-
like you go to school and afterwards you don't go home.
Okay,
some
okay,
days,
okay.
You know,
stay out.
like
Okay.
it was this one
Okay.
time. It was my family is so dramatic. That's why I'm an actress now because they're fucking dramatic. But I stayed out once at one of my boyfriend's house, and they were calling my phone, and I was like banging it, like. Nah, nah,
Oh my
nah, nah, nah.
God.
So I just cut my phone off completely. Facebook, wild on my Facebook on my wall. MySpace actually.
on
Oh
the
my God.
wall. On
MySpace
the
wild on the
wall.
wall.
Everybody can see what's
So
on
I'm like,
the
Yeah,
wall.
fuck,
everybody
yes.
knows.
Then now you probably got other people calling you too, like, yo, what's up?
Yo,
What's
your
going
parents
on?
is
When they
wild.
start
You
calling
ain't-
your friends,
you
that's
ain't-
It's
when
a
you know.
problem. So
Yo,
I don't
look
know
who you
what, like,
Facebook.
I don't know what type of dickheaded stage I was in, but I was dubbing it still on the wall. My best friend hit me up like, "Yo, Luna, I'm Tia," at the time. Answer your phone or like call your family. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. I'm with my boo.
I'm doing
You know,
me.
being grown. All of a sudden, they send me a flyer that says missing,
No.
and it had my picture on it, bitch.
Oh my
And it said
gosh.
all of this extraness missing. Da 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 da. My
Hasn't
mom
been
is.
seen
Last
since.
scene.
I called them so fast. I was like, I'm on my way home. I'm headed home now. Da, 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 da. They ain't put it out, but they was like scaring me.
Oh my
And they was dead ass. They was in the
Honestly, yeah, they was really scaring you because if they would have
OD.
called the police, they would have been like, you
72
gotta wait.
hours.
Yeah.
Like, y'all wildin'. Y'all can make your own flyer if
Right,
you
like
want.
it's been like 3 hours since she's been gone.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
dang.
OD, right?
That's
So
I feel like I was such a punk.
You know what that
Me
shit
too.
is? Because
that's ridiculous.
that's funny. Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, I'll deal with the consequence later. This shit-
Yeah. Like, what are they really
You know what I
gonna
mean?
do?
Yep.
Did you
Like-
get in trouble when you got home?
You know, I did. I didn't get my ass whooped.
I was say, did you get beat?
No, I didn't. I didn't really get much beatings. I think that's also possibly why I was so free, and I've always been
Definitely
free.
Same,
why.
me too.
Yeah.
Literally me too.
Like
It's
I
either
could
you
recall.
ain't get none, or after a certain age you stop getting them, and it's just a quick like slap upside the head, and so
Or
you
yell
just
down like,
yo, I'll deal with that
Or
slap.
like a scream. Or
yes.
I'm gonna stay out an extra 2 hours. I'll deal with that slap when I get
like
there.
it's just one slap.
It's
I'll
just
be
a
alright.
One slap. She's
Yeah.
not that strong.
Exactly.
I eat those nowadays. Wait, do you guys think you guys are gonna like put your hands on your kids?
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
good
if they're
question.
bad, if they're really bad, but I don't want to do it because I'm mad. Because like I don't want to do
Listen.
something like
So
that.
what are you
but-
doing when you happy?
Not even happy. Like I don't want to abuse my kids, but it's just like if you bad, like you getting one slap or you getting your ass beat.
They're getting love taps with lessons.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you learn? Oh, the hands. The hands. I feel like the hands.
The hands.
That hurts
worse than
more.
anything.
That hurts more.
With
Why
the-
are you doing
with
it
the
like
back-
that?
the
This
backside
way.
of the
You're
spoon?
right. It is
no,
that way.
with
It
the
is.
belt that hit the fingers.
And you do the.
Yeah.
Oh, and you
get
pull away.
more.
That's
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
more.
Even this side. This side hurt too.
Listen, the metal spoon.
What?
no.
Either the metal or
What about the wooden spoon? The wooden spoon, that shit fucking hurts.
What's
Hot.
the wooden spoon?
I could just smack him in the hands with that. I feel
Yeah.
like we used to do that.
Oh, that's
as-
abuse.
We used to train each other.
I feel like that
That's
leave a
what
mark.
We was doing.
What?
We was training each other like to be strong.
Yeah,
I
we
can
said
see
that
y'all.
too. Yeah, that sounds real dumb.
Like I'm gonna hit you. This hard.
This hard. It-
So
it
when she
hurt.
hits you,
Ugh.
But you know
It
what I
didn't
mean?
make a difference.
But
Oh my
I don't really take it as abuse, even though this shit happened, because it taught me how to not touch stuff that didn't belong to me.
Exactly.
Facts.
Like, don't touch the oven. Why are you touching
Facts.
the stove?
Don't touch the oven.
Like-
Don't touch the cards when everybody's sitting at the table. No, it's not for you.
Don't touch no
Don't
dominoes.
touch
Oh
without
my God.
asking. I used to run up to the table and touch the cards all the time. Used to beat my ass.
shit.
What you mean? Like why they playing the card
Why
game?
they either playing poker or spades? I was mad young. I don't know. I
Spades?
ain't know.
Don't fuck with no
trying
money
spades.
was on the line
I
with
want
that
to play
one.
cards. That's all I'm
Come on
thinking.
Trying to
now.
get your hand.
Come
They're like,
on
nigga,
now.
you what the fuck are you doing? That's jokes. What
I
about you, Luna?
feel like I don't know, like it not getting my ass beat kind of shaped me pretty decent.
Oh my God.
So
My
I
mom
feel
is
like
in
for me,
this.
your mom is on this.
Yeah,
Hey,
she was
Ma.
doing-
Hey,
Mama.
It's about to end though.
It's okay.
I feel like Kwame probably would definitely do it. He's Caribbean and he has a temperament with our cats already. So
he be beating the cats?
With your
he
cats?
he beats their asses.
I can see
I feel
He
like
pops them.
you can't hit a cat.
I can see
Like,
a
hit a
dog.
cat.
I feel like they
Nah,
will fight back.
niggas-
No, they won't fight back.
I feel
Whatever
they,
you
they,
feed
they,
in,
they gotta
they ain't
know
fighting
who's in charge.
Definitely with
Facts.
cats.
Yeah, facts.
My
But I feel
dog,
like I would do like if you really get me to that point, that's just me in general. Like if you really get me to that point, I'm gonna slap you.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna be like, it's some sort of consequences. Like
I just feel like I know my kids
That's
are gonna
another
be
thing.
rude
Yeah.
That's another thing.
because I was rude.
I do. Like it'll probably get to a point where if I have to hit you,
yeah.
then it's like I'm gonna do so. But it's gonna be a lot of fucking consequences.
I think I'm
'cause
gonna cry.
Like
if
grounding?
my
These
Like
kids
you're
don't
grounded.
get consequences.
Like I'm taking
man.
everything away and you probably gotta go. Like you getting me tight, you gotta go.
You gotta go to grandma's house.
You gotta you gotta figure it
Grandma's
out
house
because
that
you
got no
acting
TV.
like yeah.
Nah, yeah, it gotta be a not grandma. It gotta be someone like that they don't like.
like spoil them.
You acting out of line. So consequences when you act out of line in the real world is consequences. You gotta go. Like, are you prepared for that? Okay then. Like, but I don't see myself not slapping my child either.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't got that
I
much
just don't
energy.
want it to be abuse. Like I want it to be more
It's not
disciplined.
gonna be abused.
Okay,
Facts.
I'm
If you
just
know,
making
if
sure.
you know that a
I'm
lesson
thinking,
comes
got a
with
temper.
this,
That's why. So
That's
she,
why I'm saying.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
just before
Y'all don't know
before
that
it
side
happens,
yet.
So you are the murder type. Then. They was right. They was
she
right.
Is, she is.
Yeah.
you gotta sit down and reevaluate. Okay, what did he or she do? Do they deserve to get slapped? What lesson comes after?
Facts.
this?
Yeah.
I feel like why, as you wind
That's
the
a
belt
fact.
up, you need to talk to yourself. Like, okay,
Like what
That's a
exactly did
fact.
they do?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
many
Deserve?
lashings do
Okay.
they need?
Facts. Because I can recall getting my ass beat and being like, what lesson did I learn? Like, I'm going to do the same thing again.
Yeah,
like,
I
nobody
didn't learn my
explained
lesson.
anything. Yeah.
That's the thing. I was still rude as fuck.
My mother
Hello.
used to beat my ass and come in the room and talk to me after like an hour.
Oh, you was privileged with that one.
No, when they
Be
when they
like-
come and try to talk to you, it's like, bitch, I don't fucking like you right now. Like, get the fuck out of my
I'm tight.
face.
You know why? So you know why that happened?
You know I didn't want to do that.
You know
guilt.
when that happens, it hurts me more than you, right?
No, it don't.
guilt.
Like, but my ass
You
hurts.
the one whipping the shit back. How you hurt?
Wait, but y'all ever got out of a beating by like laughing and making your parents laugh?
Hell no.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Oh,
Never.
shit.
Laughing?
What type of shit
It's
is
like
that?
laughing as you getting beat, or like just laughing
Oh,
at the situation, trying to crack
shit.
jokes.
Like, for me, with my siblings, we would like if it was three of us, we would line up,
Okay.
about to get beat, like waiting, and one of us would just bust out laughing, and we're all laughing now, and now she's like, all right, I gotta laugh too, and we like, okay, it's cool, and then she just catch one, and then everybody else is good, like. I don't know.
It's good when you have a lot of siblings though, because
Exactly.
you know what, someone else could take that beat.
I feel
Exactly.
like we didn't have enough siblings.
Yeah,
like it was four
there was
of
a lot
us.
of us, but we was spread out.
But it
Got
was four,
you.
but what I would do, I would just be around the corner dying at her getting beat, like trying to make her laugh, like, oh shit.
when it was not funny. But I would do the same thing to her. Becky didn't even get beat. She just used to get slapped the shit out of one time.
And I would be so dramatic that my mom would just be like, oh no, I can't. I'd be like, ah!
She would be like, I can't
I was like, this bitch about to call the
No.
cops. I can't with
Becky
this bitch.
get slapped, start tossing shit over
Like,
on the
I'm
table.
like, I can't see anything.
Wait, real question though. Did you really go blind that time?
You know, you ever get hit in your eye and then you can't see for a good
No,
5
it's
minutes?
true.
Ring it.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's
That shit
true.
turned real white.
I
Yep.
thought she was lying. I said,
No, I
No,
dead
bitch,
couldn't see.
no.
I dead couldn't see.
Oh.
It was on some dumb shit too, like signing her name or some shit. Like,
Oh, you forward somebody's
Oh.
signature?
always.
you gotta
I
nip
did
that in the
shit
bud.
all the way up to high school.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I used to sign that shit all the time. Especially her shit's real easy. But yeah.
So y'all was sheltered, but y'all was plotting.
Yeah, definitely.
It was like we were sheltered, but I feel like because we were sheltered and because they thought we were good kids, like we were good. We wasn't doing no bad shit. They let us get away with a lot of shit.
Okay.
not a
lot.
little shit though, but we wasn't like I wasn't even doing drugs and having sex like I should have been. Like, the fuck.
Facts.
I wasn't getting finger popped. Like now I know every other bitch is getting finger popped. Like
Yo, we started smoking like after college, like
Oh,
college
wow.
and
Yeah.
shit.
Yes.
Like so we
I
would
was
be.
smoking in high school.
But we
You
would,
were?
but I'm saying like smoking heavy regularly type of shit.
Yeah.
So we would be like in the garage, like smoking with our friends. My dad would come here like, "What are y'all doing? Y'all should have been doing this in high school. Like
Oh,
y'all too old for this shit. Like what are you doing?" I'm like, you know what? Damn, I should have been getting away with more of this shit.
All right, I think we gotta wrap up.
Yeah, let's wrap up. We're gonna get we've been doing I don't know if a little after show afterwards. So we're gonna talk more shit, talk a little more about the hot topics and all that good stuff.
Let's get in more into these threesomes. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. we got enough.
I think you analyzed threesomes and trains enough this fucking whole episode.
I think so.
All right, but we're going to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can follow us on Instagram at the HOE PHA. You can follow your favorite co-ho, Becky J, at Everybody Loves Becky.
Oh shit. And you can follow your actual favorite co-ho at MJ Smokes MJ. You know I'm queen of the thirst traps, okay?
Okay.
And it's my motherfucking birthday today.
Run her shit up. Run up her lights.
Yes.
Run up them lights, bitch. All right, what about
And
you?
you already know
Oh,
it's your
Kendall
boy.
just texted me.
You already know it's your boy RB representing PunchLine Punch, aka Slurred Words, slurred with 3 R's, ED, words with a Z at the end, aka third co-host in the motherfucking building.
It's co-ho.
Co-ho,
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
third co-ho in the motherfucking building.
Yes.
Co-ho-ho, yo.
Oh my god.
We sipping grown milk for the delicious season of Christmas. You know what I mean? It's
Or whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa too.
Yeah, whatever.
Kwanzaa,
Yeah.
Hanukkah, you know what I mean?
Nothing. That's cool too.
None of these made up holidays.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
if you
cool
just
too.
look at Christmas like it's another regular day, it
Hello.
don't matter.
Facts.
Come and holla at that grown milk. You know what I mean?
Guys, it's so
I
good.
put Henny
like,
in this.
Oh,
It's
Oh, that explains.
It's Henny
That's
amongst
why,
it's Henny
right?
amongst other things.
that's what it
but
is.
just
right?
know that there's Henny in the grown milk. Order up, motherfuckers. Let's get it.
All right, Luna, let everyone know where they can find you, what you're working on, all that good shit.
So you can find all of my personal endeavors at LUNKNIGHT, Lunite on Instagram. And the Raga Closet on Instagram, THERAGACLOSET. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thank y'all so much for tuning in. And if y'all one of the real ones, y'all gonna tune into the after show. Okay.
Yes. Hoes After Dark. You already know how we
Hoes
start.
After Dark.